I wonder if sperm whales actually eat giant squids. Probably. Alright. Oh, and... Get out! This is mouse number 5. Yep. Alright. And this area right here. Brown collar. Let's see. Let's actually get in the pork bean and go over here. There is a few more things we can grab. So this guy sells food and souvenirs. So if you want, you can buy the Taurus bracelet or the souvenir dress. I don't really think it's worthwhile to buy the Taurus bracelet. Just kind of stick with what you got. They're very expensive at this point. I don't really have the money, and there's something I want to buy in the upcoming areas anyway. The handy yo-yo is not worth getting either. It's more expensive than the weapon that I could have bought previously. Let's see, I don't want any of this. The souvenir dress is better than what she's wearing currently, but again, very expensive. So let's see. Let's sell 2 of these. I went way overboard on the hot spring eggs, but oh well, I'd rather have them and not need them. Let's see. Let's give that to Kumatora. Boney. I actually meant to sell his collar, but whatever. I didn't do that. Alright. Cool. Let's talk to these NPCs. Dude, that's... You know what? Never mind. Have fun. And there's a frog in the little car over there, but I want to heal first before I forget. Can save your game at the frog in the little car. And if you come inside here, you have these gentlemen. Everything in this place is described as extremely filthy. You won't tell no one? Okay. So if you try to run, they also stop you. Because you'll kick up mold spores. Anyway, that was a nice little diversion. Back to the pork bean. Alright, so now we're going to go on. And we're going to go down here. Get our last 2 Mises. And this guy right here won't let you take any of these presents. But if you talk to him repeatedly, you'll get Leo. He's one bad dude. Anyway, they all have the same thing in them. The knit sweater. The knit sweater is not bad. Basically, if you didn't buy the DCMC shirt, equip it on Lucas. But I did put it on Lucas, so I'm going to put it on Duster here. It actually restores a very small amount of hit points at the end of every turn. So, like, if you take a fatal hit, it can actually save your life. And the last mouse is right here. And he's kind of there to tell you, it's like, okay, there's no mice past this point. But it'd be kind of neat if I saw a bright smile just to show you what they look like. Anyway. For doing this side quest right here, we get the best item in the game, hands down. #1 MVP. The Shield Snatcher. And we also get something warm inside our heart. But the Shield Snatcher is amazing. It peels away enemy shields. Some enemies in the game can put psychic shields up or just shields in general. And what that does is it really, really bogs down your ability to kill them. But the Shield Snatcher allows you to stop that. It's great. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so am I done here? I think I am. Let me just make sure. Everybody's got some hot spring eggs. Everybody's got some. Alright. Yeah, I do as well. Okay, so let's check my stats real quick. Make sure everybody's fine. I think everybody should be full. Yeah, everybody's full. We're good. In case you hadn't guessed it, there's a boss down here. Probably should not be popping my knuckles next to the microphone, and I apologize. But it is time for a boss. This is the Forlorn Junk Heap. And he's not that difficult, but you want to still buff and debuff him. So you don't want to do anything the first round except buff and debuff. Let's see. So we're going to buff Duster. We're going to Scary Mask. And we're going to offense down. And we're going to use the Shield Snatcher because he starts with a shield. So right off the bat, worth getting. So you can make this guy cry. It has a decent chance of working. But at this point in the game, I think you're better off lowering an enemy's like offense instead of making them cry. So that move right there would do like 40, 50 points of damage if I hadn't lowered his offense. He can also attack a single target with for a lot of damage. It'll do like 90 to 100 points of damage. He can put his shield back up. He can make you nauseous, and what nauseous does, if you don't remember, is it makes it where you can't eat food. And he can buff himself up randomly. He has a move that will he'll gather trash up to himself, and it will either raise his offense, it'll raise his defense, or it'll heal him. So I want to let's just go on the offense here. PK Love. And we're going to have you do the defense down this time. I want to have Duster attack since he has got my highest attack power. No, I'm just gonna keep. I think I would do better with PK Love. Just getting 7 PK Loves in. Do one more defense down and. Okay. That's fine. More PK Love, more attacks, and let's just hit him with fire. He's weak to fire. So this boss has 1,800 hit points or so. His exact amount is... $1,818. Alright, so now we want to have another PK Love. We're going to have Duster, since he's faster, use the Tickle Stick. And another PK Fire. And Shield Snatcher again. So there's 2 levels of each shield. Like 2 different, there's a power shield, there's the regular shield, which just reduces the damage you take by half. And then there's a power shield, which bounces some of the damage back. And it reduces, you know, the damage you take by half and then bounces some of it back. So, let's see, we want to Love, attack, fire, and go ahead and use one of those hot spring eggs. This guy is not mechanical, by the way, in case you're wondering. So the saltwater guns are not good. He's also pretty strong against bombs, so you don't really want to use those. Although I might throw a pencil bomb. Nice. He's not too difficult. And I think I said there was 3 bosses left in this chapter. There's actually 4, counting that guy. I forgot about him. I'm just thinking. So we got one more boss in the... there's 3 bosses in the next area we go to. One at the very beginning, and then one optional boss, and then the final boss of the chapter. And the optional boss and the final boss are both mechanical enemies, and they are quite difficult compared to the rest of the bosses in the chapter. So that's why I kind of skewed my preparations more towards taking those guys out versus the easier bosses, such as the Pork Trooper or the Forlorn Junk Heap. Well, we got the Egg of Light back. And through its mystical powers, Duster gets his memory back. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Unfortunately, we can't, after that boss battle, they don't let you go back doing all this. You are immediately locked out of this place for a little bit. You can come back here later, though. But you are made to go to the Thunder Tower after feeding the Forlorn Junk Heap and getting the Egg of Light. That's some impressive drifting, man. Good job. Sure did. But we are now in the Tower of Thunder, the Thunder Tower. For the second half of Chapter 5. Yeah, the chapters are getting a little longer and a little more open. Yep, airtight. Nothing wrong there. Alright. So this vending machine right here, if you didn't get... let's sell some stuff here. Let's see, I don't need these boxers. Alright, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're fine. Alright. So, we could get the good stick, but I recommend you do not actually buy the good stick because we're going to get an even better weapon by fighting the optional boss in here, so it's a waste of money. The rubber boots are definitely something you want to buy for Duster if you have not gotten the mystical shoes. We got that for free earlier, and the rest of it is pretty much worthless. We get the tower sketch. I don't want to deposit anything. I was thinking I was going to deposit something, but I don't really need it. Don't really need it. Don't really need it. Let's heal up after the boss, though. The enemies in this place are actually very annoying. We want to go west first, I think. Yeah,